It worked out. Cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome to We're Playing Games that you may or may not know about. whatever we're going to call it.
Hidden Gems today.
Yeah.
We're back
Did they just call it Hidden Gems?
Did they call it?
They did just call
it. Oh,
Hidden
no. Are we allowed?
Party's over, guys.
Oh, no.
Throw out all your weird, your side references. It's just Hidden Gems again.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. Yeah, people
at least
are coming.
not so secretly wanted the whole time. It's fine. It's fine the way it is.
It is fine. It worked.
I mean, it's yeah. I'm sure you cannot copyright the words hidden and gems. It's a very common saying.
Though that'd be a fun court case to sit in.
That I disagree. I can't think of many court cases that would be fun to sit in.
Fair point.
The sitting in court isn't so bad.
Yeah.
It's the 6 to 8 hours of waiting you have to do in the lobby beforehand.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's somehow even worse. But hi everybody. Before we get started, this is here because we have a Patreon for Second Wind that you all support us with. So if you can, support us there. If you do, thank you so much. We also do one-off donations and stuff through Ko-fi and PayPal, and also the YouTube Super Chats. And everything that's happening currently is going towards our Adventures Night Season 4, which our shooting date is coming up. So very excited. And also the latest episode just dropped on Saturday, which I'm excited about.
It's a good one. Oh, man. It released before, but this was a fan favorite.
Yeah. I was so excited when I saw it was this one. I was like, yes! Psychic Puppet Show. I'm so here for it. Spoilers. And what is there? Shark Robot? That's the thing? There's a bunch of merch.
Yeah. Merch, Patreons, Super Chats, all those things help us do the things that we're very much excited about and that some of you guys tend to be excited about. So thank you so much. And again, thank you. I said thank you so much, and then I followed that up by saying thank you, and I can't stop saying thank you. I'm sorry, guys.
It's just how thankful we are.
And also, thank you.
Yeah.
P.S. Thank you.
Signed with thanks, us.
So what is this game, Jesse?
I have no idea. It looked absolutely bananas, and that's all I wanted. I was like, I love a dark fantasy. I love a weird art style. I love a kind of dungeon crawly, weird first person, spooky sort of whatever happening. This was hitting so many, I think I like this. Ooh, I think I like that for me that I had to try it. I'm going in mostly unaware, though.
It looks very much like a kind of game you would play in your free time, so.
Yes. It really does. Okay, the intro says, all those bodies you have climbed, their shadows imprint upon your soul. The restless pursuit of your own ambitions, but at what cost? You are but a hollow shell. Can you bear this burden? Let's find out. All right, so I'm button boying it. I love high contrast, like old punk and goth band flyers where they have the high contrast.
Sure.
It
was the art for your
for Behind Schedule.
Yeah,
that's what it was inspired by, and this is that same you have your white and you have black, and then gray is just kind of a cross section of those. There's no actual in between. There's a little bit of color, I'm seeing some red. My hands are blue, but
the whole sky is red, honestly.
Oh, look at that! It is. Is it red or is it orange?
You know what? That's debatable. It's something we don't need to get into.
I could adjust the visual settings.
Yeah, I'm curious. Can you adjust it so that it doesn't look this nuts?
I don't know. I don't want to. Let's find out.
Not that I'm opposed to it, but I'm just curious.
Or
shadows.
Could you make it more nuts? Is that an option?
Just make it real psychedelic.
I could add scan lines.
Got some highlighted message here from Lionhead Rabbit. Says, hey, Casey, did you hear about the Omegaverse lawsuit? I would not Google Omegaverse on a work computer. I have not heard about this lawsuit. I'll look it up in a second, though, and get back to you.
Get ready for a real wild dive.
Personal computer.
On my personal handheld computer. Keeper Days with a 500 bits dono says, I still say you should call it covert crystals. Get that alliteration in there.
I do
That's
love some
pretty good.
alliteration, but I think I've made up my mind. Nothing is going to beat hidden gems for me, so I'm going to remain obstinate about this. Apologies to everyone and your much more creative names.
It's fine.
just-
Jess has decided. Take up all your complaints with her.
Yep.
She has deemed it hidden gems. We will have no further discussion on this topic going forward.
I mean, it's in the title now.
Yeah. Fun fact: Jess wrote the title.
Yeah.
I
Hold on, I'm gonna look up this court case that was mentioned.
Oh, you know, I want to say hold off because I think the first thing you should do is read about what the Omegaverse is.
Okay, I should look at Omegaverse and then look at what the Omegaverse lawsuit is what you're saying.
Yeah, because I feel like
All
the
right.
main fun thing about it is the
So
Omegaverse
you know what this
itself.
is.
Yeah,
I am aware.
Okay. All right, now I'm curious.
Am I the only one here who knows what Omegaverse is? Am I the only
I mean,
sicko?
You and Chad.
This is sicko
Oh,
shit.
gosh.
That's what this is. That's what you're
You know, it could be. I guess it depends
I'm a
on what
pure
you're
soul.
into. You're a pure soul. You're the pure souls champ. You're sweet summer child who doesn't know about the Omegaverse.
Should I read this out loud? I don't know. Should I read this out loud? I haven't
maybe
read
not.
it yet.
I don't think so.
No.
Probably
Jess, you
not.
don't want to be educated in this moment. No.
I'm educating myself currently.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the more I learn, the more I think perhaps maybe don't.
Oh.
I'll
That's the sound of someone learning. Oh.
All right. Not at all what I thought this would be about. But now there's a lawsuit in relation to it.
Yep.
Okay, so the lawsuit, at least the thing I'm looking at, appears to concern novels of this type. Is that what you're seeing as well?
Yeah, I'm looking at a 2020 New York Times article that's talking about
Okay, right trigger attack.
something.
Okay. Left trigger block. Kick. Yeah! Look at this leg.
Do it again. Oh, nice.
I can
You know,
bash.
I really like it when you can do like martial arts like kicks and stuff in first person. I've always been a fan of that.
This guy could get it on the dance floor. Look at this.
That does look like dancing.
Ability. Each class has a powerful ability. Killing enemies reduces your ability's cooldown. Okay.
Is your ability sick moves?
Yeah, look at it. I think I just light myself on fire. What happens? Times 2 strength, maybe? Oh, shoot. Talk? Hang on. Let me not hit this guy.
Yeah.
All right,
Generally,
this,
you
this is a
should.
rabbit hole. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna continue going down
Yeah.
this road.
I just read the most general synopsis I could find and figured.
You
I
guys
get the
tried to
gist
set me
of
up for
it now.
failure.
You're like, I got it. Ready for your sparring
Simple
session.
Simon with a $5 dono says, I joined just in time to hear Casey say, we aren't going to talk about it again. What was it? Also, Jesse, what the heck is attached to your headphones?
They're mushrooms with little skulls on them. Sorry, I should have said that in the microphone. They're mushrooms with little skulls on them.
Nice.
I have
We all know mushroom skeleture is one of your
Yep.
side projects.
Yep. I mean mushrooms
Mushroom with
and
skulls
skulls.
on them. Is there a more Jesse thing? Well,
Dinosaurs, yeah,
have
but
to be incorporated. But
I mean,
like other than that,
I
it's
do have
very on brand.
it's off camera right now, but I do have my Dino Nugget keychain hanging on my mic stand.
Delicious.
Yeah. And I got Kirby up here now, so yay.
Barefoot Kirby. Remember that.
Barefoot realistic feet Kirby. Okay.
Barefoot and in the kitchen. Where Kirby belongs.
Don't you realize just
Because
that?
he eats a lot, guys. I wasn't being sexist.
But he doesn't even eat in the. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is. Oh. Oh, that's a weird perspective.
I'm not
Oh.
getting all the frames for your feed, so I don't know if the motion looks as nauseating to you as it does to me right now.
Oh.
It's not quite that bad. I'm watching the Twitch stream
Okay.
next to the one I'm watching, and
Right.
for some reason in Discord it's looking a little choppier.
Okay. Does it look okay on the stream though? Or do
Yeah,
I
on the
need
stream
to...
it looks
Yeah.
fine, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the perspective, like I'm going up stairs,
Yeah,
but the angle is that if it was flat.
Right.
It
yeah.
is super weird,
Oh.
but yeah, our stream has the added confusion of just like skipping a few frames
Okay.
every once in a while.
Also, it locked me in.
Oh, that's always a good
Oh, hi.
sign.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah.
Jeez, that's a lot of blood.
That is a lot. Also. Yeah. Yeah. If I charge it, I do like a spinning attack that does 4 hit. Oh. Hello. Oh, what's floating up here?
Is that an eye?
Hi.
Is that an eyeball?
It sure is.
Yep.
It's staring right at you.
Sure is. All right. Well, you know what? You do you, eyeball.
He's
Love
watching
a
you do that.
giant floating eyeball.
I don't
Or
know
is
if he
it?
approves though. He has no like eyebrows.
Yeah. He just looks very shocked.
Can he blink? Does he have eyelids?
I don't think he's got eyelids. I think he's just the ball.
Oh.
How did he moisturize those lobes?
I don't think he does.
But what do you mean? How would anyone? Oh, you mean okay? Yeah.
Oh,
as in, like
Oh! What?
What is happening in this corner? I don't like.
I don't
what
know. I think
what
I
we
just
walked into.
I think I sprung a trap or something. He just dropped down on me. And I can't hit him. And also, there's no ceiling. It's just sky? Question
Well,
mark?
if those bricks can float, then this makes perfect sense.
Also, I can't jump.
I mean, most guys in armor can't, right?
It would be really hard. I've worn armor and like, dang. This
Where do you
stuff's
keep
heavy.
your armor?
Like when I'm not wearing it?
Yeah.
I don't have
Like,
any.
Like,
I
oh,
wore
okay, so-
I did like armed combat, but I just used like the hey new people
like
who don't
like
have
a rental suit.
yeah, it's like hey new people, this is all of the spare ones. Here's chest plate, here's legs, here's helmet, here's gorget, here's rattan. So I just used the noobs who don't have anything yet stuff.
You might have made up some of those armor words, and I would not have known.
Gorget is real.
Yeah.
I learned that one. It's a very important one. It protects your neck.
Dang,
oh.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
probably would have loved that piece.
They would. It's their favorite part of the armor. Oh, if they lose their head, they can't find me.
That's pretty cool.
That checks out. Yeah.
That's freaking great. Check.
Were they attacking each other?
Ooh. They were. I think they were just swinging randomly.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nick the OG says movement restrictions in plate armor are exaggerated. It's not so difficult as it's made out.
It's. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. When you get used to it, you can do a lot in it. But like, it is a lot harder. It is harder than like normal stuff.
Can you dive roll? Not like Dark Souls roll, but dive roll. Like take a leap
I don't think
and-
I could
and
have.
curl into a ball.
I think if you were wearing a lighter armor and you were like fit enough, then yes, you probably could. The best guy at the place where we did was like ex hockey player, current landscaper, who was built like a brick outhouse or whatever they say. Hey, what's up, buddy? And so I don't think he could, but he could just destroy you. So he didn't need to.
Dodge for it. He'll
Yeah.
He's the aggressor. He's the boss in the room.
Yeah, he pretty much just like keep going towards you and knock you over. Ooh.
Nick's asking, can I do a dive roll without armor? Have you guys
That's up
met
to you.
me?
I assumed you could.
Yeah, I
You
did
do
all the
martial
flips
arts,
back in
yeah.
the day.
But can you now?
Still in this day, yeah. It's gonna hurt my knees, but I can still do it.
Oh, you trying to hit me with spells? Oh, I still do the cool spinny move. Good.
Did you just find that axe?
Yeah, I found it in the other room. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
So this is just a straight up action RPG. Like you're like collecting loot and gear and getting stronger as you.
So far, that's what it seems to be. Okay, a sword.
Yeah, like all the stuff has stats. It looks like.
Yeah, so sword's faster, but I feel like this axe is fast enough. This guy's shooting magic. Can I hit him? I can. Oh, but my weapon has durability. Oh, no.
Are you generally pro durability or anti durability?
It really depends.
What
Like,
about you, Jess?
Yeah, I guess it depends. It usually doesn't bother me in the way that it seems to bother other people.
Yeah, some people hate it.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it.
yeah, I think if done right, it adds tension.
Right.
And that's
I think I agree. Yeah.
what I want.
I
Get
definitely
wrecked.
prefer when you can like repair a weapon rather than it just being destroyed forever once the durability is gone, like in say Breath of the Wild or something.
Well, you get the added benefit of being forced to chuck it at your enemies, which is always fun. Little Lionhead Rabbit with 100 something to highlight their message says, "But what happens when your butt starts to itch in armor?"
That's a good question.
Yeah, this is a tough question.
You got to do this. Also, your butt itself is actually like a more flexible area. So you probably have a piece something going over it or like something kind of chainmail-y. So like you can kind of like apply pressure and then do this and then you can scratch.
You gotta
your butt.
find like a table corner
Yeah.
or something.
Now if you're like chest itches or like your nose under a lot of like you got like a full thing on, you got to take a glove off, you got to open a helmet up.
Yeah, just give up at that point.
Your freaking
Just
shoulder.
lay down and play dead.
Yeah. Yeah, anywhere like that's like a little more mobile, you're good, but like solid areas, like yeah, good luck scratching your bicep. Not that those generally itch a lot, but I guess if it did. Ooh, this is a cool axe. This cleaver of protection. Ooh, gives me health.
Yeah, what does the different colored fonts mean?
Oh gosh. Oh no, I've made a mistake.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Many.
I got like no. Oh wait, I have health potions. Stop. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have stamina. Okay, I think that's a health potion. Wow, that did not heal me as much as I thought it would.
That's your health bar, like toward the bottom right.
Yeah.
Is it not? You were at very low health for a very long time.
Yeah, I just realized it, and that almost ended in tragedy. Ooh. Guillotine of Haste?
Plus 3
Like-
speed.
It's a guillotine, like a thing that chops off heads?
Yeah, that's the only type of guillotine I know.
Like a handheld one?
Yeah, but it's not a weapon. Like, I don't have a new weapon. Oh, shoot! It's on a boot!
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh!
Now you can behead people with your feet.
I can. Hunting katanas of power.
You're finding like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I am. Okay, I think I want to do... I'm going to drop my sword and get... So I'll have this cleaver and these double katanas. Oh, it swings twice with every... Like, if I press it once, it swings twice.
That feels kind of slow, though, is it? I mean, the whole, like, as one move.
Yeah.
I suppose it doesn't matter. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of delay.
Yeah, the animation's pretty lengthy, yeah.
versus like one hit. Let's find out. I'm probably about to spawn some enemies if I step on this. Well, or no. Maybe. Oh, okay, it opened this. All right, every time I go here, like something bad has happened. And I've lost health. How do I like activate it? Oh. Okay, well, sure. That's
They
fine.
would just teach you to be cautious.
Halberd unlocked. Deadly weapon with superior range. How do I get Halberd?
Did you unlock all those other weapons?
Yeah.
No, I just found them. Oh, hi. Who are you all? Perfectionist. Oh,
Ooh.
parries
you
grant
get to
speed
choose like
boost.
a.
So is this a roguelite?
Maybe. I told you everything I know about this game when we started. This is all a mystery to me.
What is? Can you go back to the alchemist one? I missed what that was gonna get.
One extra maximum health or potions and wizard oils. 5% for chance of vital and magic essence. Refills 1 health potion. Okay. I don't know what my max is.
Yeah. Probably personally just go with the extra health. Can't
Yeah.
go wrong with that.
I'm also really bad at parrying. So
Yeah. Same.
I haven't even tried it in this game yet.
Isn't an option in this? Like, did they tell you
Yeah.
about a parry mechanic?
Yeah. At the beginning, there was a thing. Oh, boy. That was telling me about a parry mechanic. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it's a perfect block. That is an attack. Oh, boy. Oh, shoot. Who are you? Oh. You're a trap. That's what. Spikes. Hunting katanas. But I already have hunting katanas.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh,
telling you that's
longsword of
the-
brutality.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's got more luck. Hang on. Oh, and a shield?
What does luck do?
I have no idea.
I
Like
kind of just
every
generally
single game,
am not
you know,
sure what luck does.
yeah.
I don't know why I just asked as if you immediately know the answer. I never know what luck does.
I'm gonna grab these katanas because I want to see what they do, and then I'm gonna get that other thing. I think. Gauntlet of brutality sounds great. Ow!
Nick the OG with a highlighted message. What do you do if you're attacked by a venomous half duck, half beaver? Parry the platypus.
Nick. Nick.
I approve.
Nick is laughing his ass off.
Wait, where does the venomous come from? I'm missing that part.
I mean, I guess because he wanted to make it more dangerous. He was like, you don't want to interact with this at all, so don't even block it.
All
Definitely
right,
don't get hit by it.
let's workshop
Parry
this
it.
joke.
Also-
I say you get rid of venomous.
Wait,
and just
but-
skip straight to the punchline
but
because
are-
it gave me pause and it didn't need to. It didn't add anything for me. So.
But aren't platypus venomous?
Are they?
Or are they
So then you
poisonous?
don't- I don't know. I feel like it sufficed
No,
to say half duck, half beaver, because what else would that be? You don't need to say it's venomous. You also don't need to. I'm spending way too long critiquing
No,
this.
like, is a platypus dangerous? Because I have no
Oh yeah.
like wherewithal about that particular animal. Like if I saw one, I'd be like, "Oh, cool, it's a platypus." I wouldn't think to like run because
No.
it can like inject poison into me.
Yeah, the like I think it's the barbs on the back of their little flipper feet.
Yeah,
I think
Jaeger Monster
they-
says they got little venom spurs on their ankles.
Yeah.
What a play! Somebody straight up just put a bunch of animal parts in like a box and just shook it up. Because why would you have venom barbs on your back
Shook
leg?
it up. I think it's their front, but it might be their back.
Now I need.
That's
to
just a
look this
weird
up.
play.
Okay, but that fits. They're a weird freaking animal. Like
That
they
is
are
true.
wild. I mean, they're wild animals, but also they are wild animals. I think put animal parts in a box and shook it up is like the most accurate description of a platypus I've ever heard in my life.
There was a Lunchables had like a long running commercial series where there was like a talking platypus and a jackrabbit. Like they were like a buddy. They weren't cops, but they were like a buddy sort of like team, like just having kind of life adventures. Like they would be in like stores or like situations with talking to people and stuff. I never got the impression the platypus was dangerous.
Oh yeah, they are absolutely dangerous.
I was gonna say buddy cops, but like that's not what they are. They're just regular buddies. But yeah, like the media didn't sell us on the dangers of platypus.
No.
I just want to bring that to everyone's attention.
I think they're like hippos, where it's like everybody's like, but it's a hippo. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, they're kind of cute. It's like, no, they will murder you, and they won't even eat you. Like, they're not carnivores.
That's what's so crazy. Like, you wouldn't expect something with like a duck bill to like do you damage.
I assume anything native to Australia will do me damage.
That's true.
That's a good rule of thumb. Little Lionhead Rabbit with another highlighted message. Jesse chose this game just so we would get the alert. Second Wind is playing, in parentheses, doing Mortal Sin.
No, that was just a fun bonus. Spectral Mace of Brutality? Oh, I have to pick this up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Take it for that's.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, that is a weapon.
Okay.
What makes
It's
it
kind of nuts how fast you're cycling through just all sorts of gear.
Although for how like this was down to, oh no, it wasn't even that far down on the durability. So, do I want Gauntlets of Brutality or Claws of Power?
The claws are higher level.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Oh, it's true. They are +4, but they don't give me luck. But they do give me attack. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to use luck if I'm dead. So we're gonna switch. Oh no, it's you! No, I
you
just
somehow
got
still
a
ended up
thing.
dying. I guess you needed that look.
Killed by Observer. So that head enemy is an Observer?
Yeah, the head on a weird
the eyeball
liquid body.
Isn't the Observer?
No.
Missed opportunity.
Maybe that.
Harvey says should have picked luck.
I should have remembered to heal. Oh, I have a new class. I didn't actually allow me to start last time.
Struggler. Yeah, monk sounds
Way
like
better.
Like, is that just every human's default class?
Yeah.
Struggler.
Sir, duelist. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, here are some interesting classes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to unlocking
Hopefully
some
there's
more.
like meaningful differences between them. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, this one did have a different ability and a different power. Oh, this is a different text too. Resist all temptation. Do not be lured into the maw of sin. Then you will become closer
Don't
to
need
God.
to be lured.
I'll just go willingly.
Yeah.
Walk my ass right there.
Yourself.
Who then gave us these urges? If we were not meant to indulge them, yeah, right?
Who made a platypus?
Yeah, if we weren't supposed to pet them.
I asked these same questions to my preacher at my first confession.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't I believe in God if God made us all? why do I have the option? He was like, well, sometimes you got to find them yourself. I'm like, you're not helping me at all, man. Mr. Ticketron with a $5 dono. Poisonous is if you bite it, it kills you. Venomous is if it bites you, it kills you.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Both ways you die, though.
But the platypus doesn't bite you; it stabs you.
It's like a common criminal. This platypus.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. I don't think it has teeth.
Right? Yeah, it's got a duck mouth.
Yeah, and I don't think it has teeth in there. Even though
Unless you're
I
Daffy
think
Duck,
ducks have
there's no
teeth.
in that mouth.
No, ducks have. Geese have teeth. I think ducks have teeth. Maybe they don't.
I don't think ducks have teeth.
Geese do. I don't know if ducks do.
What are geese doing with teeth? That's so strange.
What are they doing with teeth?
Like, what in their background gave them the idea, like, you know what? I need to chew
They
my
don't have
food.
teeth. Oh, they have tooth-like structure. Close enough.
Yeah, they're
okay. So
teeth.
they have like a saw shape to their,
Yeah, pretty much actually in their bill.
just to fuck with you. That's why.
Yeah.
Geese are
Checked
so
out.
mean.
Geese are great. They get a bad rep.
Because they do bad things.
Some geese do bad things. Wait, I
What
get
Name
is
me
that-
one
That one
nice
bad
goose.
apple spoils the bunch. Is that the argument you're making?
Okay, well I like geese are you know a little skittish. They're a little, you know, so they're not gonna let you. I've never pet a goose, but like
They're not gonna let you do that.
right, they don't want you to pet them. Like that's
They'll
fair.
uppercut you.
That's okay.
But
though.
like
I mean,
yeah.
relatable.
Right, but like they're not like I have a lot of geese in my neighborhood, and like I walk by them,
I
and
don't
they'll
know
be
why
like,
I thought you guys had a lot of geese in my family.
I got a lot of geese in my. I'm actually from. I have some Greek gods, so we have a lot of animals in our family tree, that aren't just living in there. Yeah, but like there's a lot of geese. Like I'll just walk by them and be like honk honk, and they just like they're like right by the sidewalk. They don't bother me. Like I don't bother them. Like
You speak their language?
yeah, you just honk honk at them. Just give them a little honk honk.
Wow. Like what? Are you you're just like copying their noise, or you're not saying something to them, right?
I have no idea.
Like
I have no idea
I don't
what.
know, maybe that's a problem. No one's tried talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many geese have you honked at?
0. The
Well.
number is 0.
Then maybe that's the issue. Yeah, you're just like, you gotta be like, hey goose, honk honk. don't like try and like imitate a goose. Like that's like forcing
that
an
offensive?
accent. Yeah, I feel like that's
like-
like
Cultural appropriation.
yeah, exactly. Like where you're like, it's like that's not how you sound. Don't try and talk like that. Like we all know.
Like you're doing a goose accent, on,
Right.
like a
A-
variety show.
Yeah, it's an offensive goose accent. Don't want that. But just say honk honk. That's fine.
You've given me a lot to think about.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Ah, you bastard! Oh, he hit his friend with that. Heck yeah.
Nice. Golgoriman, first time chatter, says, I love this game.
Ooh.
Fan of Mortal Sin. Little Lionhead Rabbit with a highlighted message. I've been in 0 vehicles attacked by geese, but 2 attacked by turkeys. So maybe geese do get a bad rap.
Bam. You know how many cars have been wrecked from geese running into them? A lot less than deer.
Why are we pulling deer into this? Deer
'Cause
did nothing
Because
to join this conversation.
deer are terrible, and that is the animal that I think is garbage.
Wow.
And
Hot
Deer
take.
are fine.
deer are not fine. Deer are terrible.
Deer just be trying to live their lives. Like they don't do anything to anyone, as far as I can tell. They're the
run into
victim.
cars all the time.
They run into cars. Like
Yeah,
we built
it's
highways
straight.
all the way straight through forests from here to the Mississippi, but the deer are at fault.
Yeah.
All right.
Do pedestrians also run into cars?
Some-
Right,
sometimes. Sometimes they do.
Sometimes.
Not as much
but-
as deer,
That's
though.
fair.
Hey, not all deer, okay?
Oh, shoot. I am a tornado of hands.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, George Lucas, I've heard that swans are assholes as well, and I believe it.
Yeah.
They seem pretty goose adjacent.
Swans are worse than geese by
There's
far.
a whole
Yeah.
story about how they like ridiculed one of their own because they didn't look a certain way.
Yeah, that's swan
Like,
life
that's,
right
that's
there.
well documented that they're assholes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is
They
it called...
They did not accept that kid until he got like surgery or whatever the hell happened, and then got all cute. It was like, now you're cool with us. They learned 0 lessons. They're assholes.
Yeah. Yeah, is there any stories about geese disowning their
I
own?
mean-
No.
disowning their own. No, they protect their own, but so do gangs. Like they could all be like
Excellent
bad
point.
things together.
Holding attack increases your combo multiplier. Oh shoot, I have combo multiplier? Ooh.
I also feel like one of the reasons geese don't cause as many car accidents is because they're not like trying to dash out into the road quickly. They give zero fucks. They will slowly walk across the road in like a huge group and just force everyone else to wait for them.
And it's
Also,
so much
cheat codes,
easier
they
to
fly.
avoid them because of that.
They fly like it's a cheat code. They don't need to cross the road.
Yeah, but when they do it slowly and cautiously, and it's easier to avoid them.
Yeah, for years on my way to work, like right before the office building, every day, as I was driving in, this huge group of geese would just like take their sweet ass time crossing the road for like 5 to 10 minutes sometimes.
You can't tell me that's not
and
asshole
there's
behavior.
nothing you could do about it.
That's cautious
just like-
behavior.
I'm gonna be late to work like 30 seconds from the building.
And you know what? They
Due to
know
this-
that. That's the thing. Those geese are aware that they're making it
Yeah.
to work.
I think they were.
That's
And
like
they're pleased about it.
Casey. Now, if your kid was walking slowly across the road, would you be like,
My
"Oh,
kid should never be walking slowly across any road. What the hell
Yeah.
is he doing? Get out of the street.
Seriously. Terrible
Like,
argument, Jesse.
Get the
That's-
hell
all right, that's a
on
good
the
point.
side of the road, child. What are you doing?
okay, well,
Also, the geese can fly. They don't need to be there. This is a choice.
okay, but
they're
they can't
choosing
fly
to be in your
all the time. They gotta like, recharge
In the middle
In
of
the
the
middle
road.
of the street.
sometimes. Oh my gosh, I went to space.
Whoa. You
Yeah, what the
went
hell?
somewhere.
Kick,
Kick
jump,
jump.
in the dimension. Oh,
Your kick propels you.
oh,
upward.
oh, oh! I
Oh,
think
it's like low gravity in here?
yeah, I think Monk has a different kick too. Because I'm doing like a
Yeah, that's-
roundhouse.
It's like a very inflexible roundhouse kick.
Yeah. Oh no!
It's very stiff. Like, he didn't do his stretches before attempting that.
His toes all pointed to the left.
I mean, you are a new monk, to be fair. You do
Yeah.
need some training.
This is I'm Monk day one, so
Kings at 42 with a $2 donation. Hand-to-hand combat isn't complete without a suplex option.
oh, I do love a suplex option. Ooh, I gave him the shot, the overhand two-handed. Oh
The
no, that
what?
guy's got no legs. And he's still walking
Lampy
around.
says, I missed a sub. Did I? Oh yes, Limpy. Subscribe for 2 months. Thank you so much.
Sorry, Lampy.
Lampy.
I missed you.
Hi,
Hello,
Lampy.
Lampy.
Just kick that man out of existence.
Limpy said, because I missed this sub, think of an appropriate wedding-related punishment in due time.
Oh yeah, because you're doing streams for funding your wedding, right?
Yes, every Friday night. They've got my son in a Yoshi costume, me in a
I-
Wario costume, and they're trying to get my fiance Kia in a Bowser costume.
Oh,
eventually.
nice.
They've not reached that goal just yet.
Is that also what you're all gonna wear to the wedding?
No, this is for the engagement photos right now.
Oh, that's so great.
But we to like make us do stuff at the wedding, like that's late game shit.
That's
We're not
gonna
there yet.
cost you.
Yeah.
What did he
Ooh.
want to wear again?
Spider-Man?
Oh, my son. Yeah, he wants
Oh,
to be Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
as always.
I think you should let him do Spider-Man and do Yoshi, just for variety.
He's been Spider-Man. Like he's
So?
Spider-Man all the time.
Let the kid be Spider-Man if he wants to be
Yeah,
He
Spider-Man.
can be
You know-
Spider-Man on his
You
own
know
time.
who else is Spider-Man all the time? Peter Parker, and people don't give him crap about it, you know?
He has a rogues gallery.
But they don't give him crap about being Spider-Man. Like, oh, are you
They hate that he's Spider-Man.
Oh,
What are you talking
you
about?
Spider-Man again today? Why aren't you Ant-Man today? Like, they don't. They're like,
They're
oh,
like,
it's
"Why are you
Spider-Man.
here, like, leave
Yeah.
so I can keep doing my crime.
But that's not being mad at him for being Spider-Man. That's being mad at him for not letting him do crimes. They're not mad at him because of his costume
Mad at
choice.
him for being. J. Jonah Jameson is mad at him for exactly being Spider-Man. He's like, take the mask off.
I'd put on a Yoshi costume, goddammit.
Right.
Do I want this? It's a resurrection. Pressing every floor plate will respawn all enemies. Oh no, that seems too much. But I get +1 level of drops in luck? No, that's...
No.
Uh-uh.
No.
I'm not good enough with these fists yet. Oh,
This is
boy.
the second time you forewent luck, by the way. So let's just keep track
is.
of what happens after.
I don't think luck can save him, so... You know, best to just take your chances. Be the best monk you can be without luck.
Yeah, I'm a monk. I don't need luck.
Yeah, a monk would pray.
You have
Yeah.
the power of God on... I don't know if he's on your side, actually. Based on that ominous text.
Yeah.
You got at the beginning.
Nah, I've got God and anime on my side.
Just not luck.
Not luck. I've passed that up too many times. Trapping claws. Enemies hit by traps will explode on impact. Consumes durability and use. Okay, so if I get this... I don't know how I activate it. Do I just... I guess I just hit him with it.
Probably your best bet. Lampy with another 100 bits says, Yoshi Man does whatever a Yoshi can. And George Lucas with a highlighted message. The chat wants to know, who is your favorite superhero? Funnily enough, Spider-Man.
Just not when it's your son.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, no.
No, you guys don't get it.
No, I don't.
That's true. I do not get it.
He dressed as Spider-Man for Halloween forever ago, and it was the Halloween after the first Spider-Verse movie came out. So he dressed as Miles Morales Spider-Man, and I took photos of him and I photoshopped his background and whatnot. They came out amazing. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I printed canvas prints of him for 2 of the shots. One is with his mother, and then I have the other one in his room here. So in his mind, he is Spider-Man. So following all of that, he was always dressed as Spider-Man. He has Spider-Man shirts, Spider-Man hoodies, Spider-Man, he is Spider-Man in his mind. We gotta get him dressing like other characters. That's all I'm saying. We need just a little bit of other things so that his whole identity just is not consumed by that one franchise. That's
I
all I'm
still
saying.
think, for what it's worth, which is admittedly not much, why not both? You can ease into other characters and still let him do Spider-Man, and then perhaps maybe he'll choose to eventually just go with a different character. But if you're telling him just to be a different character, it's not his idea anymore.
I'm saying for this, don't. I was the whole thing was let chat decide what we're gonna do, because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be Spider-Man." It was like, you gotta, there are other things out there.
Oh, I missed. Oh, wow. That's uppercutted through 2 people. Ow.
Yes, Deebs, it is Hidden Gems now. I have declared it. And thus it is so. I did say not last week. Was it 2 weeks ago we last streamed? That I don't think anything's ever gonna be more suitable. And now it's in the title, so yes, it's official.
Yeah. Just willed it into existence.
Yeah, I did.
I unlocked a crafting anvil.
Did I miss Little Lion's highlighted message? I did. Little Lion Head Rabbit said swans at least can only take off from water. Not sure if that's also true for geese. I think they can take off from land at least sometimes.
No,
Fun
geese.
fact: birds like eagles can have trouble taking off after eating a lot of food, so they're often hit by cars after eating roadkill.
Oh,
That just makes sense.
yeah, that scans. But yeah, geese can't fly from land. I've seen it.
You seem to be very familiar with geese. And
They're
also,
awesome.
You speak the language.
birds. Yeah.
Better be.
Ooh. Okay. Gain a little bit of lifesteal or better chance for dismemberment, and if somebody dismembers, somebody next to him might dismember.
lifesteal. All the way. You do you.
It's only 1% though.
You gotta be your own monk.
Yeah,
Oh,
1% is an embarrassing amount of percent.
Oh,
It also
1%,
says
yeah.
deal up to 110% based on missing health. So I
I
do
feel
more
like-
damage.
So like the weaker you are, you do more damage.
Yeah. Which could be
That-
helpful in a pinch.
That 1% is a bummer, though.
Yeah, that's real low.
Yeah, that is not worth anything.
Well, we're going to go for it.
Yeah, I was fully on board with that until I saw the percentage there.
Also, I didn't notice before, but we're 68% of the way to a level 1 hype train.
Oh,
over on
shoot.
Twitch.
Heck
D
yeah.
with a subscription says, "Hey y'all, so it's officially Hidden Gems now." Oh wait, no, you read that already.
Yeah.
Jess
My
says
bad.
it's officially Hidden Gems.
Jess makes it official. Oh my God, somebody just who did that?
Ooh.
Captain Borat 2 subscribed with Prime. Incarnate Dean 72 gifted a tier 1 sub. To Fenris Sulfur Storm Chaser. I probably read that wrong. I apologize. if I did.
Fenrir's Sulfur Storm Chaser. Sure, we're gonna go with that. Fenris.
The rest of the stream is just us reading that name over and over again.
Try to figure it out.
I thought it was Fenrir for a second, like the mythical hellhound.
Right, the wolf,
but-
yeah. Be Smart with a $2 dono on YouTube says, "Just during the stream, what's the verdict so far?"
Geese are assholes.
Geese are not assholes. That is not the
Hey,
stance.
it's 2-1. It's 2-1.
I
I'm
have-
here to break the ties.
I have
That is why Jess was added here in order
It's
to break,
true.
to break these deadlocks.
the verdict so far is geese are delightful, as long as you're nice to
Some
them.
lies on you.
And also, so far, this game is really cool, and it's some sort of like roguelike dungeon crawler.
I want to see you become something other than a monk, if that's possible.
I'm gonna
'Cause there-
die, so that's
Oh. Well,
that it'll
is
happen.
something. A dead monk is an option.
Dead monk.
Lampy with another 100 bits. Fun fact, it's technically illegal to slow down for animals in the road here, as stopping/slowing is dangerous for other drivers. So you could mow those geese down over here, Jess.
I don't want to. I don't hate geese. I just
You just want to
Don't-
insult them and slander them on the internet by
I mean,
calling them
yeah.
assholes.
same goes for like
I'm only calling it how I see it.
yeah. I mean, I've just never had a positive experience with a goose. To me, as an observer, I have just like a neutral to negative opinion about the social behavior of geese. But I also don't want to hit them with my car. I don't want to do that.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna risk this. Wild strikes. Enemies can critically attack me,
Ooh, that sounds.
but I get +2 item level drops and gain gold from essence. I don't know what I do with gold, but I'm about to
Yeah, I
get
was
some
gonna
more of
ask.
it.
Yeah.
I only just noticed you have
Oh,
gold up in
shoot.
that top corner.
I don't like this is new. Where are these ghosts going across the floor? Something's gonna spawn. Oh no!
Yo, this boy big.
Oh my gosh! Upcut! Blah!
See, Sage Snake says crows are dicks.
I
Honestly,
love
Crows,
crows.
no, crows are
Most-
amazing.
I
most
love
birds are kind of ass.
I mean, yeah, but I've got a soft spot for crows.
Yeah, crows are great.
They're dicks, but they're like I feel like
Yo-
they have a sense of humor. Like they're not
What?
just being
Crows do?
assholes for the sake of it. They're
You're doing it for
they're just
comedic
like
effect?
having fun. Yeah.
That's an interesting take. I've never thought of a
It's
crow
not.
as
They're
having a
very
sense of
they're
humor.
very smart birds, and they like
Yeah.
corvids in general will like specifically they have behaviors just to like entertain themselves, which other birds aren't concerned with that sort of thing. But yeah, I like crows. And they don't fucking sit in the middle of the street. And really, that's where the heart of my grudge against Geese
Yeah.
lies.
Crows definitely get out of the way of traffic.
Lazarus Orange gifted a tier 1 sub to Little Lionhead Rabbit. Thank you so much. Nick the OG with a highlighted message says, Casey, I concur. Check your Discord DMs for proof that birds are assholes.
Oh boy.
Nick the OG sending me the... What is this picture? It's Nick the OG mouth agape, yelling as an ostrich is behind him in the frame. It's very that ostrich looks deranged, honestly. share that picture in the what is it, stream talk? What's that Discord channel?
Stream Talk?
It's probably not called stream talk.
Hey, welcome to Stream Talk.
What is the name of that channel? Second Wind Plays.
Oh.
You guys are allowed to put images in there, I guess.
Oh, wait. There was an anvil right here. Spend gold essence, craft powerful items.
Powerful item.
So I can spend gold.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know what else I can spend it on, so I feel like I should... Oh, I could give her money?
Oh.
Oh, gold essence. What's gold essence?
Claim your reward, monk.
Did I... Am I claiming it? Approach mysterious masked woman. She begins to take notes. Okay.
Damn, you've already established a reputation as a monk, and it's been like 15 minutes. I've heard much about you. Alrighty.
Helena
then.
must reach level 1. How does she gain levels? I can't give her gold.
Maybe by... Is this a shop? Like she got like a bag over her head.
Does that anvil belong to her?
Maybe.
I mean, like, honestly.
Is this your anvil? Is that yours? Is that your
Ma'am?
anvil?
Ma'am, is this your anvil?
Yeah, you legally have to tell me if this is your anvil.
Lampy with 100 bits. Don't forget, Australia had the Great Emu War. Proof that birds are assholes.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
have
just
heard of the Great Emu War.
Hilarious freaking...
I believe
historical
the
fact.
people lost, did they not?
Yeah.
The emus won, I think.
I think they did.
Like, is that why that whole country's built on the coast? Like, they just saw all the land inwards is just emu territory?
Yeah. They own the deserts. Okay.
George Lucas with a highlighted message. Too much animal slandering. What animals do you love?
Geese. They're great.
Said
Yeah, just
crows,
crows.
even before
If I had
the
to,
discussion about crows.
if I had to
they're
pick
up
a
there for
bird,
me.
I'd pick a penguin, which is one of the least bird-like birds.
These bird-like birds.
But I'd like penguins.
We also didn't answer. Jess and I didn't answer with the superhero question. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
you
to-
didn't.
But we gotta do
I
birds
forgot about
first.
that. I mean, it just is animals.
Or animals. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go
Okay.
with cats, foxes, and crows. Those are
Aw.
usually the 3 that I will list.
Those are good.
Pantheon.
I do
They're
love
like-
cats.
They're all like mischievous, but in a like not asshole kind of way. Once again, they don't just sit in the middle of the street while I'm trying to get to work. And
That's
really,
true.
that's the most important thing. That's the quality I look for in an animal. Do you hold up traffic?
You probably love an animal who can like drive a car. To like just get to straight pull out of your way. Like shit. All right, I hear the honking.
Oh, okay, so
Uh,
parrying is right before. Okay, I think I've said this before. I think alligators are great. I mean, I'm not gonna like buddy up to one, but I think alligators are adorable and very cute and cool
This is
animals.
why I can't get behind you saying that deer aren't cute when you
Deer
can say
aren't cute.
alligators are cute.
No, deer look like deer are like an
Like-
unassuming person who like just wants to bar fight you.
What?
Like they just give you like a wild look in their eye. They're just like, I'm gonna fight this man, and you're like, oh man, they don't look like someone who's ready to fight, but they're gonna fight.
How
They look
many deer
wild.
have you fought? Deer are so skittish.
That's
Like,
what
they're
they
not
want
looking
you
for
to
trouble.
think. Oh, there's
No, that's what they do. They don't psych you out and then brutalize you. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what they do. That's how they get you.
They'll,
That's
like,
how they
Show me a picture
die.
of
vegetables or
a
something,
cute
but-
alligator.
Pretty much any picture of an alligator.
That is untrue.
They're adorable.
Like you can't even make an alligator cute when you animate it. Like I was at least making an argument that you can make it like a cute cartoon deer. Like that might have been where my brain was at. But what's a cute cartoon alligator?
Have you seen what's it called? It's not called inflatable wild, but it's like it's like if all animals were really round shaped. And so there's like a cheetah that's
I know
running.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a crocodile in that, which is pretty much an alligator. And it's rounded, it's adorable. And it floats by some zebras. Oh, hi, Mummy.
King's Dead 42 to 2008 says foxes are dog hardware running cat software.
Before, and I think that's why I like them.
Yeah, that's a really good reason to like them.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, that scan's hard.
TV went up. Gamer with a highlighted message. Casey, you'll be happy to know that humans wiped out the moa, larger emu, here in New Zealand. I'm not a fan of like extinction events. Like, I don't think that's a good thing that they wiped them all out.
You heard it here first. Casey is not a fan of extinction.
Oh,
Like
shoot!
the dodo bird probably was like dumb, but like, didn't
But
need
you
to,
don't
like,
want it
die out.
removed from existence.
yeah, like I don't hate it that much.
I like that was a jump scare, because like I checked this out earlier and it did nothing. And now it's scaring me. Also, I learned my blue potion is durability.
Oh, neat.
So that fixes all my busted stuff.
Lampy with another 100 bits. As someone who lives in a large city, foxes are assholes too.
Yeah, but like in a fun way. I don't have. I mean, I'm not against assholes. It's just the manner in which one chooses to be an asshole.
Just
changes
don't make Jess
everything.
late for work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
It's
one
pretty much
asshole
true.
too far.
I have to do that to myself. That has to be my own poor life choices.
Like, what if a fox like stole your credit card? Like, is that?
Like identity theft. It's just
like,
like,
that'd be honest, that'd be pretty cool. You see a fox like show up, try to open up an account in your name.
yeah, like
Like, what are you doing?
opens up like a Chewy account and just gets a lot of food. Oh, wow. I was looking square at that. Like, wow, what's that? It's a trap.
Ooh, just gonna ask this question. James Morgan with
Yeah.
the 199 donation. Jesse, what is
Hi.
your favorite dino? Mine is T-Rex.
Ooh.
I mean, you've got the
Classic.
Rexicon in the username, so
I-
I kind of always.
Kind of a dead giveaway.
That's it was more for the oh man, I gotta chug this. My stuff's gonna fall apart. That was more for the like the language fun because it's lexicon like words because I
Yeah.
write and then Rex for dino because I love dinos.
That's what I figured. I've never
But you
actually
don't write
asked.
about
That's-
dinos though.
I mean, I've technically written about dinos. I don't do it all the time though.
But you named yourself as if you do it all the time, and I think that's false advertising.
I'm sorry. My name is not. I always write about dinosaurs, Jesse. I feel like you're putting a lot of heavy lifting into the word Rex.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. It was a joke.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I honestly just really think a lot of them are cool. Like Stegosaurus, another classic, really cool. Pachyrhinosaur.
First.
Hmm.
No, you're right. The classics. One of the first dinos. Stegosaurus.
Yep. Like Pachyrhinosaur.
OG dinos.
Super cool. Pachycephalosaurus, also super cool. I like Centaurosaurus, also known as, used to be called Monoclonius. And then that got changed for a reason I don't know. Ah!
I think the second name is better.
Centaurosaurus or Monoclonius?
Centaurosaurus, yeah. That's way better.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Well, that's its name now, so.
Yeah, they upgraded.
I don't know if it's better. I don't know why they changed it, though. I did not look up the why.
A good PR team.
They're like, Monoclonius? No, it sounds like he's got mono. We're changing
right,
this.
like this. What is this, a disease? Come on.
I would assume it means he's got one of something, whatever Clonius is.
You are correct. It is a, like Triceratops, where it's like four-legged, big bodies.
Oh, four. Of course, yes.
With the head shield. It's that kind of not sauropod. Oh shoot, I forget the name of that family, but like they're in it. Pachyrhinosaur is in it. But yeah, they have one long horn on their nose.
Right. Okay.
And so Monoclonius or Centaurosaurus. I'm sure that's why.
Wait,
I don't know the etymology of centaur. Yeah. I mean, obviously I know what a centaur is, but I don't know
like
how to break that down into.
I thought it was for century, like 100.
Oh. They do not have 100 horns. That would be pretty cool, though. Ooh, what's this?
Robert McNew with a $2 donation says, "Please say, boom charcuterie."
You're gonna have to put that on your gravestone eventually, Jesse.
Boom charcuterie.
That's what you're known for at this point.
I'm fine with that.
I don't know this story. Where is this from?
Okay, so before I got Second Wind, I was looking for jobs, obviously, and like video game writing jobs. And one of the ones I found was writing commentary for the announcers in a new Madden game.
Oh.
I know nothing about football. And so I was talking in Discord one day, and I was like, I think it would be really funny to write that as someone who knows, who's like watching football, saying what's happening, but having no idea of the context of it. And so I made a video that's on my YouTube channel, Rexicon Jesse. That's just me. I had a friend record some Madden, and I wrote some lines down and recorded it as an announcer doing a game, and it's just like saying like, why, like, it's just a comedy thing. And one of the things is when someone scores a touchdown, I said boom charcuterie in an excited manner, as you do. Because I think
it's really you just have to experience it yourself, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the video.
The joke is saying it like boom shakalaka, I think it is, because that's a sports term, right?
That's from NBA Jam.
Oh, okay, see, I don't even have the right sport. I just knew it was sport related.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing that has ever been said by an actual announcer in a sport, but NBA Jam, I think, is where that's from.
For how many sports I haven't listened to, I wouldn't know. That could have been a thing. I wouldn't know. But yeah, so it's just it's 3 bits, like 2 minutes, 50 seconds of just a person who doesn't know commentary doing commentary. I think it's very funny.
That's a hilarious premise, yeah.
It is
Thank
very
you.
funny.
People were saying I should do it for cricket.
Just linked it in the
oh, thank
chat.
you. Yeah, people. Some people mentioned I should definitely do it for like cricket, which I really don't know the rules of cricket.
Cricket is very strange.
Oh shoot! I could up my bloodthirsty to 2%.
Oh damn!
We're doing the bloodthirsty route.
Are you still a monk?
I am. I haven't died yet.
Oh.
I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, the area around you is even like changed.
I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, the place I went to last time was sealed off, so I went down a hole. So this is a whole new area. Pun intended. Oh my gosh, these freaking fists. I don't know if that's a trap or if that's like the blood when something dies.
Yeah, yeah, it seems like they just have a blood pool. George Lucas with a highlighted message. Now then, favorite superhero and superpower?
Oh. Okay.
Teleportation,
you guys-
hands down for the superpower. If I did not have to do transportation ever again in my life, I would be so pleased.
It's pretty good.
I think I've said
Man,
the same thing on myself. That teleportation is a good one.
It is a good one.
Or just general super speed, which is close enough. Like if I can be so fast, it's as if I teleport. I'm good with that.
Pretty good.
Did you guys answer the superhero question though?
No.
I don't have strong opinions about many. I mean, opinions or knowledge about a lot of superheroes, unfortunately.
Oh! I got stabbed. Okay.
What superhero do you know then? Like, what's the
I mean,
superheroes
I
like?
enjoyed the
alright,
Iron Man movies. Those were fine. So
They
I don't
were
know. Are we gonna go with
fine.
Iron Man?
Why not?
I mean, like, I don't typically seek out superhero movies, so the fact that I watch them at all
it's a giant compliment. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might go Tetsu. Oh shoot, I died. I wasn't watching.
For My
that
Hero?
thing. Yeah, for My Hero Academia. I really like Tetsu. I think he's delightful because he knows he's not as strong as everybody else, but he like tries harder to be good support, and I
So hold on.
really like that style of like a person who's like, I'm better as support. I don't need to be like, I have to be my best, but I'm better helping other. He has the Red Riot. No, Tetsu is
that's
the
Kirishima. Yeah.
Sorry,
Tetsu
is the other
the
one,
guy who
sorry.
has the same power but metal.
but
right?
metal. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Kirishima, not Tetsu.
Yes.
Yeah,
Red
Kirishima.
Riot.
So Kirishima is like really wants to help other people and like wants to be strong enough to help others, even though it's not like the best.
Yeah, he has a great moment. What is that? Season 3?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 where he's with Fat Gum.
big ass gum. Yeah, Fat Gum. I had his name wrong.
Everybody's favorite hero, big ass gum. But yeah, I really
that scene was dope.
yeah, it really was.
That's a great show. God.
It's so good. I think Tetsu or not Tetsu. God darn it, Kirishima. Red Riot might be my favorite superhero. I also really like Shadow Eyes. It's a indie comic.
Yeah, I've not heard of that.
She's really cool. She like got weird
What's
stuff.
her power?
She looks sort of like a chibi xenomorph. That's her power. Is
What?
She got transformed, and so she is like a weird kind of alien looking body now, but like she can like climb on walls. She has a tail, like is wild.
She's okay with this?
I mean, she didn't really have a choice, so she was like, well, what am I gonna do? Other than like beat people up, I guess. It's a cool comic. But my favorite power is hammer space. That's my favorite power.
So Toon Force.
Yeah, being able to just reach off screen and be like, got it. Here it is. Like being able to use hammer space and cartoon logic, I guess. So like you get flattened and then you put your thumb in your mouth and inflate yourself again. Like that's cartoon logic.
Colloquially. How do you say that word?
You said it.
Yeah, you
got
have
it
it.
there.
Yeah, you
It
got
didn't
it.
feel like I said it. But yeah, that's known as Toon Force.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's like basically what Bugs Bunny and Co can do.
Yeah. I think that's an incredible power. Like to be able
It's kind of broken.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
It's like nothing can beat that.
But
in sort of fiction.
Well, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? They found a way. They put you in the dip.
Just laws. That'll beat it. Copyright, etc.
Oh, I was talking about turpentine, but yeah.
Oh, but that's dealing with a weird internal logic. This is like, oh, we're drawings. Ugh. Not in their own world, they're not. Robert Abattoir $5 donation. When will we get the future business mushroom stickers?
I hope we get them. I want them.
Yeah, they're not in the shark robot thing or whatever merch we have right now, right?
Yeah, I don't
No?
think we have any stickers right now. Robert,
Yeah, they're on the list. They're written down somewhere.
yeah, Robert, you're not the first person to ask that, so I really hope we get to do that. And also, I just want a pack of them so I can hand them out to people when I cosplay. Ooh, Paladin starts with the freaking mace.
Dang, and a shield?
Oh, I love it. Hey, what's up? Do you want...
So do you have to go in order for those classes? Do they unlock, like... Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
went
like,
from
it's
monk
like
to...
they're going down the list based on everyone you try, or like do you
They
do
didn't
something
seem
specific?
related, though, so I don't know why, like... Oh, you've got to be a paladin before you can be a vampire. Like, all right.
Yeah, I think it's just... I think it's... Yeah, they probably just have to do it in order. Maybe you have to, like, get enough experience as the class before it to have access. But I don't know how to switch them. Oh, every time I die. That's right. Duh. I just did that.
So if you were to die right now, could you unlock the next one? No,
Yeah, that might be
because
worth
you need
checking out.
Yeah, let's find out. Okay, let's find out.
Yeah, if they're just like, oh, try this first, and then you can move on.
Yeah. And, like, just every time you die, they just give you something new. Let's find out. All right. Here. All right. All right. Get me. Stab me. Oh. If I block this, how much does it protect me? None. Literally none. Okay, cool.
Okay.
The heck was that? I died by wall spike. All right, new. Okay, yeah, can't be a mage yet.
So you have
Dang.
to have a certain amount of... Yeah, you go from mage to berserk. Like, okay.
And then
Whatever.
Reaper, Duelist, Martyr, Gladiator.
Martyr.
Yeah, all those numbers go up.
Martyr
Unlock
feels
those
like it should
at
come
level
directly after Struggler. You struggle a bit.
Yeah. Oh, Martyr looks
Thank you,
terrible. Oh, no.
A Stalker. That's intriguing.
Ooh, what's a stalker do?
Enigma. That's...
Oh, it has zeros.
Jeez.
Oh.
Can you even walk at that point?
Special
you have...
ability wild card.
Oh.
What does that do?
I want to find out.
Like anything? Is that Toon Force?
Toon Force, baby. I'm very into this game. Fit a rage, you twist the threads of fate. The will burns bright, but no flame could burn forever. That's true. The time has come now for your flame to be extinguished.
Nah, you're not a martyr yet.
Oh, you know, I spent money on those boots, and then you were like, hey, what happens if you die? And then I went and died,
I'm sorry.
and I lost those boots. No, I totally forgot that I...
I didn't realize that would happen. And I also didn't expect you to volunteer to just die.
I mean, why wouldn't I? I also wanted to know what happened. It's like,
Yeah, for science.
I still feel responsible for your loss of boots.
Oh, wait, is this open now? Oh, so I could go back in. That might be like an easier thing than this, but I'm not here to play on easy mode. Yet, it might become hard, and then I'll be like, I need easy mode. Oop.
Are there any sort of like difficulty things you've seen, or is it kind of just get your ass in there?
I think it's just gets your ass in there. I don't remember seeing a difficulty thing.
Drew Chikotelli saying that this game has great art style and runs really well.
Yeah, I'm really loving the looks.
Like this is all like first-person melee combat. Like
Yeah.
it feels good.
Yeah, it does. Like, a thing with first-person melee that I find very difficult. Oh, I just paid for these boots, and oh, actually, mine are better. Never mind. Ooh. There we go. Now I have the bad morning star and a sword. Okay. Or I have the good morning star. Okay. Yeah, so like a thing with first person melee stuff is a lot of times it's hard to gauge like how far something is from hitting it. Like am I close enough to it? Where in this I feel pretty confident. I feel like it's fairly forgiving. It's like if I'm kind of within the ballpark, it's like, yeah, it's a hit. You're good. Like I have yet to whiff and feel like I deserve that one.
Right.
Oh,
And you have like a small variety of like technique, right? Like you can swing, you can block, you can parry.
Yeah, block, parry, swing, and then I have the kick, which I have my guillotine shoes back on, and then I have whatever my special power is, which looks like this one is something with my shield.
Captain America, that shit.
Ow. Yeah, this mace is quite a bit slower, but I like it. Ooh, yeah, let's
James
get
Morgan,
bigger sword.
$1.99 donation says,
Hey-o.
remember, all birds are theropod dinosaurs.
All right.
Yep. But not all dinosaurs are birds.
No,
No, like
that was like a big reveal.
No, like Triceratops isn't a bird. like
Wasn't there some like scientific discovery that was like, oh, Jurassic Park lied to you? All dinosaurs had feathers.
Not all dinosaurs, but a bunch of them had feathers. Yeah, a lot of theropods had feathers. Like your raptors, probably your T-Rex. Like a lot of those guys had feathers.
And maybe their tiny T-Rex arms was because they actually had like big ass bird wings.
It could be.
Can you imagine seeing like a feathered T-Rex? That's just a freaking phoenix at that point.
Are we saying that the Antonanth in Monster Hunter is more
Well,
accurate
you know what?
anatomy?
They might be.
That a Jurassic Park T-Rex?
Yeah.
I mean, Jurassic...
They've got like wings and some like fur or feather situation happening.
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park dinosaurs are like incredibly inaccurate. They have a Dilophosaurus that spits acid.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, it's a good movie. It's
The first one is definitely a good movie.
yeah, the first one. kind of just the first one though. Like others exist, but like
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Steven Spielberg movies,
yeah.
I finally watched Jaws not that long ago.
Did
And
you?
I know you said you like watched it and was like, this movie sucks.
Okay.
I actually really liked it.
Okay. Here's the thing. The first time I watched Jaws, I really liked it. I was like, this is a fun movie. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's cool. Blah, blah, blah. All the hype. I agreed. And then I had a friend who was like, that movie's awful. The only good part is the last 10 minutes. And I was like, no, there's all these other parts. And then we watched it together and I was like, there's a lot of B-roll in this film. You are actually correct. There's so much of this film that that washed over me because of specific highlights. And watching it the second time, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of slow parts in this movie.
Yeah, I think there's a reason for that. And this is a thing that people praise Jurassic Park for, and it's that sense of suspense. Like Steven Spielberg was like, "Oh, he's the master of suspense." That was his title, remember?
I thought that was Stephen King.
Is it Stephen King? No, it was Steven Spielberg. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Steven Spielberg though. But either way, like it's the same trick. Is that he is dragging out these scenes, like the stuff that you want to see. He's like leaving it out of the shot and out of the story for longer than you feel like it should, and that's what's building inside of you, that sense of suspense.
Yeah.
And like, yes, when you've seen the thing already, it definitely gets like annoying to have to actually wait for the thing that you know is coming already. I get that.
Yeah. And like all right.
All right, go ahead. I was just gonna say, I believe Hitchcock is the master.
Hitchcock is the master of suspense.
Oh, okay.
Lampy with 100 bits. You're both wrong. It was Steve Buscemi.
You're right. It was Steve Buscemi, the master of suspense.
Yes, Spencer's Hitchcock. You're right.
Okay, yes. That is a thing you can do where it's like, ooh, and I feel like that's what works the first time. But I feel like there are really good examples of other movies that do the like, ooh, we're going to build suspense, and it's still suspenseful the second time you watch it. Like,
Sure.
you don't lose that, and you don't just go, wow, this is a long shot, or this is a long collection of shots of people running on a beach. Boy, they are certainly swimming, aren't they?
Like Jaws gets a lot of praise for kind of being early in the game, right? Like a lot of people took stuff from it after the fact. So like, in hindsight, it probably doesn't hold up as well. Like, yeah, I probably wouldn't consider it like, oh, this is a classic. You can watch this forever. But like, I did enjoy it when I watched it. The OG with the highlighted message says Michael Bay is the master of expense. Good one.
That's funny.
The OG is coming
in hot with
dad
these
jokes today.
Ooh, God, he kicked me square in the head. Oh, I have a shield. I need to be using this thing.
Jason Tudor says Jaws holds up amazingly. You guys are nuts.
I really don't think it holds up well.
Like I liked the movie. I do think it feels aged.
Yeah,
And like, and I've watched older stuff that is like, well, this is just a good movie, and I don't think about just the fact that it seems like it's from a much earlier time. Jaws does feel kind of old.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, counterpoint, John Carpenter's The Thing. Also old movie. Also suspenseful horror. Also a lot of like, what do you show, what do you don't show? And like, that movie is amazing.
That was a perfect example.
Thank you.
I was thinking the same thing. So
Yeah?
if you weren't going to say it, I was going to say it. That's...
Yeah.
Quoting Jugan Liquor says, I don't like The Exorcist for similar reasons, like Jesse doesn't like Jaws.
Oh,
I agree with that.
I haven't seen
I feel
it.
the same way. Although I don't even think I cared for it much the first time, which is probably a hot take. But I liked Jaws the first time, and I haven't rewatched it as far as I know, and it's been a while.
As far as I know? I think you'd remember the Big Shark movie, but...
No, I haven't rewatched it as far as I know. I have watched it. I don't know if I watched it for a second time at some point.
Oh, okay.
But The Exorcist just never did it for me for whatever reason.
Yeah, I saw that forever ago as a kid, but like it really didn't leave a huge impression on me other than like the usual cultural references to it. Like I remember all those things that people constantly reference.
Well, and I feel like that's part of the problem is like it was so influential. Also, where you're talking about age, is that things take enough from it that you're like, it does a lot of times feel like, oh, I've seen this before, but better. Because someone else ran further
late to the
with
party.
it. Yeah.
Like trying to go back and play NES Legend of Zelda. I was like, no thanks. there's better versions of this.
Or conversely, this is so influential and I see references to it everywhere, therefore it must be a good movie.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's just the reverence for it, right?
Exactly.
Rather than it in a kind of siloed off sort of critique.
Yeah. I feel like that's where a lot comes from. It's like it was so influential, it's good, rather than it has good moments that influenced a lot of people.
Right. Drago Nation TCO subscribed at tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Wow. Thank you.
In
I think
advance?
that's new.
How do you?
Yeah, I think that's new. That you can subscribe for like a string of months.
Oh, okay. I was like, you just did it. How do you do it in advance? It just happened. Icy longsword. Okay, I gotta try this.
So George Lucas with another highlighted message. Speaking of Spielberg, how about Poltergeist?
I do
crap. Did I watch Poltergeist?
I haven't seen Poltergeist. I'm ashamed to say.
I also have not seen Poltergeist.
Oh my god. We're okay. That
So
makes
we
me
all-
feel less bad.
We all have
Now
to get
I'm wondering
together and
if
watch
I've
it.
seen either Exorcist or Poltergeist. Which one is the one with the static on the TV?
That's Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
That's Poltergeist. Okay, I don't think I've seen The Exorcist.
But you have seen Poltergeist?
I've seen Poltergeist, yes.
Oh, okay.
So everything that I said
Everything
about
Casey
The
just
Exorcist
said about The Exorcist.
was in
Invalid.
relation to
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Oh boy. So, well, Casey didn't like it very much, apparently.
No, it was fine. Like, but I was never like big on like horror stuff.
Mm.
Like, there's very few horror movies that I'm like, oh, I love that movie. Like, the only ones I can think of is like the newer It movie. Like, I liked a lot.
That was pretty
Interesting.
good. The
There
chapter
was,
one?
Yeah, chapter 1. The second
Yeah.
one was bad.
I've seen the
Okay.
second one.
Okay. I thought you were saying the second one for
no.
a
It's like,
minute, and I was
like when they remade them, the first one of those.
got you.
And then
Okay.
there's a movie
Yes.
called like, 13 Ghosts. I think.
Oh, I love 13. It's such a campy movie.
Yeah, it's super
really-
campy, but like I
it's really
really liked
fun.
it. Like it was fun.
Yeah, that's really fun. If you like campy, silly horror, in the same vein of 13 Ghosts, the shoot, what's the name of that movie? The House, is it House on the Haunted Hill, with Jeremy Rush, who plays like an insane Walt Disney kind of person.
Huh.
It's really fun.
Is that why am I blanking on this man's name? But the guy who makes all the other Netflix series? Is that guy?
No.
No.
I don't know who that guy is. So.
You're thinking of The Haunting of Hill House by Mike Flanagan.
Oh.
I
Mike Flanagan.
think.
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of.
No, it's
What
not
was
that.
the one you said?
No,
Not
that's not campy at all.
I think it's House
That
on
is
a
just-
Haunted Hill, the remake.
House on Haunted Hill. Okay, yeah, I've not seen that.
Yeah, many movies and TV series with haunted and house.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, that
Very-
thing is one
And
is just
Hill.
called Haunted House.
There is. That's a
There's
that's
the
a
Hills
that's
Have
a
Eyes, there's
there's generally a house.
yeah.
It's often haunted, and sometimes it's on a
Ooh.
hill.
This is made of bodies.
oh no. Save them.
I can't. It's not an option.
What kind of paladin are you?
A real bad one. It's probably why I'm here in this dungeon. I probably did some sort of sin.
Eric with a highlighted message says, "Am I the only one that can't stand horror movies? 90% of the time, I end up laughing instead of how ridiculous or predictable these are. I'm the same. I generally don't get along with horror movies.
Love horror movies.
Yeah, the thing with horror is that it's kind of like it's like comedy. Like if you watched a 90s gross out film or like 16 90s gross out films and you're like, "Oh, I don't like comedies. These are not my jam." It's like that's a whole genre of that's a whole subsection of the genre where it's like horror, where it's like you have psychological thriller or psychological horror and like body horror and like creature feature and like all these different and like slasher horror and campy
Yeah,
and like
If there are 10, like, I'm not saying that there are, but if there are 10 horror genres, I like one.
that's fair.
I mean,
No.
that's how much of it bounces off me and my palate.
I mean, that's fair.
Because a lot of those different varieties are all different kinds of nope to me.
Yeah. I generally don't enjoy slasher films.
Yeah,
And
like I think those suck for the most part.
Yeah,
too.
I really don't. Which was, I will say, as someone who doesn't like slasher films, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, actually pretty good. It's very imaginative with the idea of like a slasher style villain that is that only gets you through your dreams, and that like the actual
Yeah, conceptually, a lot of that stuff is interesting, but then
Yeah.
like the story that follows after, like I just don't care about watching a bunch of people die systematically over the course of a runtime. Like
Yeah.
none of that is entertaining. Like talk about this weird premise that's going on. That's why like I gravitated to like the Stephen King-esque stuff, because he'll have a weird premise and his story's about that weird premise as opposed to about stuff dying left and right.
Yeah.
Even though stuff may die. Lampy with 100 bits says, "Next we'll find out that it wasn't even Poltergeist Casey watched, but the Family Guy parody episode. Oh man. Keeper Days with a 200-bit dono says, I'm not into horror movies, but Session 9 is awesome. Do you guys know what Session 9 is?
That's another one along with Poltergeist that has been on my list to watch forever. But I've heard good things about it, so you're probably right.
I have not seen Session 9.
Yeah, I haven't even heard about that one. El Cheshire, member for 1 month on Green Gang and also background artist for several
Yeah,
second
Cheshire.
unit programs. Says, idea for a movie. Polterrex Haunted Dino House.
I'm into it. I'm here for it.
It was hard to read that that word.
Polterrex. Oh shoot, this is a lot of chess. Well, I'm keeping my boots. Ooh, new armor. Yes, please. Nope.
Nick the OG with a highlighted message. I was going to say
haunted message. Ooh.
American Dad did the Poltergeist parody episode called Poltergasm. I think I have seen that. American Dad's a good show.
That sounds very American Dad.
That show kind of flies under the radar as being much better than Family Guy. Without
you know,
like half the public consciousness.
I wouldn't argue if it's better or worse than Family Guy. I would argue that I don't like either of them. Ooh, I could get... Oh, I could spend money and start with more flasks.
Ooh, so there's your
Oh my gosh.
part of the roguelike.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to keep these. I still can't upgrade with her. I don't know why. I don't know how to get her level up. I'm afraid to take a swing at her.
You should be. That's awful.
Quest of
another highlighted
Absolution.
message. Also, Haunted Dinosaur was sort of done. Velocipaster. I've heard of that movie.
I have not seen
Oh
it,
god.
but that is a movie.
That has to be like a parody of some kind, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
It's
following the trend of like Sharknado and
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, it's some sort of like Catholic priest who turns into a velociraptor and I think goes and murders people.
All right.
But I think bad people. I haven't seen it.
I mean that's a
That
neat
sounds
idea.
like it could be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
a
absolutely.
rare dinosaur. Like that's not been done before.
Oh boy, he big. Oh yes, my shield actually protected me.
Nice.
Oh my
Gonna do
gosh.
Another 100 bits. It's kind of hard to do horror set in current times, given we all have phones, and a lot of those phones have a satellite emergency function. Kind of hard to explain a lot of people's behavior. Watching people just make poor decisions takes me out of it.
Yes, I 100% agree, and that's like a thing that really gets me about horror. Where like why I don't like slasher movies, because it tends to be more like, oh my gosh, there are skeletons watching me. Like it's harder to remove some of those elements, and that's why I like some of the more supernatural stuff more.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter if you have a cell phone. You're in Silent Hill, like there's no cell towers here. Like it's a weird alternate dimension where your nightmares come to life. And focusing more on like the like, oh my gosh, how many of these guys are gonna spawn? The like dealing with the psychological effects of stuff. Oh my gosh, I gotta chug a health potion. Because yeah, if people just make dumb decisions and the answer of why are they doing this is so movie will happen, I'm done with that movie. Like I will just immediately check out
the story.
Yeah.
You know the classic dumb decision is like, why are you going into the creepy basement? Just
Right.
don't go into the creepy. But the one that consistently annoys me is when, like, the rare moment someone manages to get an upper hand on like the person trying to kill them, and they like knock them out or down for a second, and they don't just finish the job. Like,
Yeah, that happens
Yes.
all the time.
and
Yeah.
then like that buys them like a 45-second window to run away a little bit, like probably trip and fall, and then be back to where they started. Like
Mhm.
just hit him a little bit harder. Stab
Yeah.
him a few more times. Like, at this point, you can't be worrying about. You just gotta follow through. Also, George Lucas said, "What saith you about Cabin in the Woods? More of a parody." I loved Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the
I've
Woods
still
is
not
pretty
seen
good.
that. I've only heard good things about it, and that it plays with a lot of tropes. So I'm a fan of that sort of thing. Like I liked the first Scream or two. I think mixed in my head, so I'm not sure. Like that wasn't necessarily a slasher movie as much as it was kind of a commentary on slasher movies.
Right.
So like I really dug that because I don't like slasher movies. But I think later on it just became what it was making fun of. So
Yeah.
jumped off that ship.
In a similar vein, if you like that sort of horror comedy like parody style thing, I will forever sing the praises of Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Great one, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that too, but
It's-
never sought it out.
Truly an amazing feat of cinema. It should be up there with Jaws in the what it has done for film.
Is it in the same vein as like something like Shaun of the Dead?
Actually, yeah, I would put it up there with like Shaun of the Dead and like Hot Fuzz of like a kind of a. It's a bit of a like deconstruction.
Uh-huh.
While also, if you know nothing about the construction, it doesn't matter. It's still a
Right.
delightful horror comedy.
Nick Jody says, "Are you
Emphasis
sure it's
on
Scream?
comedy.
Are you sure it's Scream, Casey?"
Yeah,
and
I
not
was
Saw?
wondering the same thing. I have to say, I was like, I wonder what movie he's talking about.
It's
I'm
not.
sure
It's not.
it's
I know what you did last summer.
I'm sure it's Scream. I know what you did last summer. Sucked. I remember that movie. It had what's her face, Jennifer Love Hewitt in it. And I saw 1 and 2, and those are both good. Those are both really good. But it had the same problem as Scream, is that eventually it became about the kills rather than this kind of psychological thriller story that they were telling.
Yeah.
So it always goes off the rails. Lord of the Rings fan 193 with a $4.99 donation says, "Have you heard of riff tracks? They riffed the 1959 version of House on Haunted Hill."
Oh, nice. Riff Tracks is great.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Are you familiar with Mystery Science Theater?
Yes.
It's some of the people from Mystery Science Theater. So not Mike Judge, Michael Nelson. I think that's his name, right?
I don't know. I never knew those guys' names.
Oh, Joel was the original host, and then Michael Nelson took over after him, and then some of the voices for, I think the original Tom and Crow, are on there. And it's very funny. They just riff movies. It's pretty much Mystery Science Theater, but there's no puppets. It's just the riffing.
Gotcha. Okay. And Robert Abattoir with another $2 donation. Will there be a side quest season 3?
That's the hope and the dream.
Yeah, like we don't know right now. All we know for certain is that we are planning and gearing up to do season 4, which will be live in person. If you do a side quest season 3, we will let you guys know.
Yeah, don't worry. We won't shut up about it. I will be very excited. That man just freaking tried to Naruto dash. But yeah, we got to do season 4 first, so. Which is coming up, and I'm very excited. Can I get this box? There we go. I want to know what happens if I take a swing at this eye, but I don't want to take a swing at the eye. It hasn't done anything to me.
Then how are you going to learn what happens?
That's the problem.
Well, what
Can
if
you get one of them to do it?
consequences are what happened? Or what if he's just like really upset with you afterwards?
Yeah,
What
I
if he
don't.
likes it. What if he rewards you?
Oh, he's like, yes, harder. And you're like, all right.
Like, this sucks. I can't blink or nothing. Destroy me.
You know, I never thought about it that way. Return to Helena for your reward. Rare armor. Ooh. Well, I can't right now because currently kicking this guy with no head.
I heard Helena as LA for some reason. I said, return to LA for your reward.
Yep.
Like, I missed that part of the game.
Oh, I gotta go to LA. It's not worth it. This reward is not worth it.
Oh, the horror.
Get the spikes. Haha, yeah. Oh, that hurt. All right, we just get this. Yep. Okay. And then dash. Okay, so I'm gonna kick this thing. Oh, nope, that's gonna spit at me. Hang on, let me get this guy first. Okay, chest. Boxing gauntlets. Punch deals more damage. Unarmed blocks prevents all damage. Oh, are you kidding me?
Ooh, wow.
Wow. Do you have to, like, time it?
Oh, unarmed blocks. Oh, both of mine have shields. That's not helpful.
You can't like
You
disarm
could
yourself.
script.
I don't know if I can, honestly. Oh.
Well,
Oh, but then I have to, like, switch back to attack, so that's not super helpful. All right.
yeah.
You can't just attack with those gloves on?
I can, but I'm going to do a lot less damage than I do with a freaking mace.
Yeah. I'm not a
Eh.
fan of gauntlets, generally.
If I was the monk, I would 100% do that.
Yeah. You just gotta get too close. I like a weapon that lets me put at least a little bit of distance between me and the person I'm stabbing.
That's
Killing.
fair.
Not necessarily stabbing. Usually stabbing.
Damage is increased by luck percent. Health is reduced by luck percent up to 50%. Ooh, real devil's bargain.
Yeah, is there a luck percent that makes that a good idea?
Defense is 130% multiplier. Is that good? I don't know.
It sounds good.
This dismemberment one sounds extra fun, though.
Well,
But we're going to go for defense because that's...
yeah, the third one always sounds the most boring, but also the most useful by far. to
Yeah.
me.
Like I'm not a fan of like numbers and the mixing of them, as you all well know.
Yeah.
But like 130% is it's confusing to me because isn't 100% just where you started?
Well, it's... You're adding to it. So, like...
It said plus 100%.
Right. So whatever... If you're doing... If I'm doing this right, if you're doing 100% more damage, you're doing double the damage.
I thought that was 200% more damage.
That would be 3 times the damage.
Yes. Either Jesse and I are both on the same incorrect wavelength,
Like-
or that's right.
Don't trust me with numbers.
Yeah, I mean, same. Very much same. But I think Jesse's right.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean much coming from me, but
it's kind of like when you have like, what is it, the 18th century, but you're actually talking about the 1900s or whatever.
Sure, yeah, because the number is like
is
behind.
it
Right.
like that?
Yeah, because you're starting at 0. You're not talking
Okay.
about
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like the first century is 0, so the second century is 1. Like you're dealing it
Right.
with like that. So it makes it very confusing. Oh no.
No, Nick, you said 18th century is 1700s.
Yeah, that's it. It's one.
Yeah, like
it's
you said
one
backwards.
back.
Be smart, for 2000 don't know. If there's a side quest season 3, will be involved. There's no way to answer that question because we're not planning a side quest season 3 yet. Like we're trying to get 4 done. If you want Will involved, just keep banging that drum. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, bang all sorts of drums. Bang all the drums.
Yeah, you got a drum? Bang it.
Let your voices be heard in drum form.
Oh, there it is. I think I like two-handed weapons more in this game. Ooh,
Chilling remains.
Enemies may release frozen ground on death. Frozen ground slows your movement and attack speed. 25% less durability loss. I mean, like, you know, I don't really need this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay with this, with where I'm at right now. Like, my durability's not bad. Oh, shoot. This looks like... Yeah, yep, here they are. I thought they were going to spawn. The kind of...
100 bits says, you heard it, guys. Bang our drums outside Casey's house at 3 a.m.
Yep. As an employee, that's now your role.
My role is to get drums banged outside my house?
Yeah. Because now they're like, he'll listen.
There's a rooster that crows seemingly every single time someone leaves my house.
What? Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have a rooster?
I don't own a rooster. I think someone on the block does, and it somehow is either roostering nonstop all day long, or it somehow can sense when a human is outside and then alerts whoever's around it to that fact.
Maybe it's
Because
just
it's like
you
constant.
that it's
No, it's not just
doing
me.
it.
My
Oh, okay.
No, my fiance, she'll get out of her car when she comes back from work, and she'll be like, "There's that rooster again." And neither of us had ever noticed it until my younger brother, who stays with us, mentioned it. He was like, "Y'all don't hear this rooster crowing all the goddamn time?" We was like, "What are you talking?" Yes, yes, we hear this rooster. So it must have just been doing it, and we just got used to it,
That's
like a smoke alarm.
that's wild that you didn't notice it.
But now I can't unhear it.
Just cursed you.
It's like one good crow every time you step outside.
Like a bark! Like that?
It's like a security system.
Yeah, like that's what it feels like. I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, is this an actual animal doing this, or is this tied to like some sort of like camera network? Because I don't understand how it's possible. It's very strange.
That's wild.
Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. It's a guard rooster. Buck, 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 ah!
Oh, you shot me twice. Oh, wow. That's got some serious range on it.
So the eyes don't do anything. That's what we learned.
Yeah, they really don't do anything.
Just sit
Purge
there.
curse.
For
Oh, I'm
atmosphere.
not cursed.
A little disappointed. Gonna be honest.
I wonder if they do something that's just a little like... Ooh.
It's like secret.
Yeah, like you don't know what they're doing.
Maybe
But like
that's
later
how
you'll learn.
God knows what you're up to.
Oh, that could be it.
Nick the OG with a highlighted message. Hey, when are you gonna start filming for AIN season 12? Any behind the scenes stuff? Feed me, Seymour. God, if we got to 12, how long would that be? Like, how long would we need to be doing this shit?
I mean, if we did one per year, that would be in... What's the math on that? We're on 4?
Math again.
Oh no, count me out. I give up.
Yeah.
Count you out? Oh! That was a good one.
Yeah, I refuse. I refuse to do math when I'm not being paid for it.
Sometimes, even when you are getting paid.
Right, yeah.
Be like, no,
Still abstain.
that's above my pay grade.
Yeah.
It's not in my contract to do math.
I specifically went into writing to avoid math. Like, this was strategic.
That's a very
It's not because
funny.
he likes writing. It's
No.
just
George Lucas with a highlighted message. Speaking of drums, what instruments can you play?
Like, well, or just like I can pick up and use?
Yeah, I can't play any instrument well. I always had a fascination with music and instruments. I tried to get into like band, like brass band in
Yeah.
elementary school, and there was like this long waiting list, and they finally let me in like after a year or two of me begging, and then they chose the instrument that I got to play for whatever reason. I guess whatever was available, and it was a trumpet, and a trumpet is very difficult to like actually produce sound, let alone learn how to actually do stuff with it. Like it has an item called a spit guard, which is disgusting. Like it's just nasty.
Yeah.
So I did not like the trumpet. I was like, hey, can I get something like a saxophone to like start to learn? Because at least you can just blow into that. And it was like, yeah, we'll get your saxophone. And then they kind of kicked me out of band and never just started getting a chance to come back.
Damn.
It was like, oh, you don't want this trumpet? Gotcha. We'll call you. So yeah.
Wow.
That's what happened.
I used to play the guitar. I don't think I was ever good at it. And I also used to play the drums, which I feel like I was not bad at. I would like to pick the drums back up. I have held a violin. They are very hard to make noise come out of.
Yeah, I had like a weird enrichment class in preschool where they taught us how to like do stuff with violins. To this day, I know that the strings are made of horsehair.
Do stuff with violins. Was playing involved?
Yeah, that was part of it, yeah.
I played the clarinet in like middle school, elementary school time. I also played the piano, which I think I was pretty decent at it for a while. Not the best at actually reading music. I got out of that by just like learning stuff by ear a lot of the time, so
cheat code.
Yep.
Yeah. But I feel like I was held back by my tiny little hands. I could never become great because I couldn't reach more than like maybe one octave was like my limit, and even that is a stretch.
Yeah.
Volleyball too, playing volleyball. I just always wanted bigger hands as I was younger. I was like, this would help me out in so many ways if my hands.
You're so
were
right
just...
though. Yeah. Like you're 100% right.
Yeah,
truly, I felt limited by the size of my hands in many areas in my life.
Yeah. That's why I took up skateboarding. Doesn't matter how big your hands are.
Or drums, I suppose.
Yeah,
I've thought about that. I was like, I should have gone with the drums.
I got fairly small hands, and like, it does make guitaring a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think I wore my hands out, honestly. I might have played too many video games. And they're not as nimble as they used to be. Because yeah, trying to guitar, because I took a stab at that too. Like they cramp up, they hurt. Like, and you do have to move them in like awkward positions.
Oh yeah.
To, like hit notes. Like it's not like a comfortable experience.
No.
I learned like maybe 1.5 songs on a ukulele because that was easier on my hands. And I should probably just pick that back up because that was pretty fun.
Are we to assume the person commenting from the Second Wind account, that's Nick, right?
That is Nick, yes.
Should be.
Yeah, he said, hate to tell you, Casey, if you become an EIC, you get to do a lot of math. I don't think anyone here wants to be an EIC.
Right?
No, thank you.
No. I want to make stuff. EIC, a lot of good work gets done. No. Probably not for
Editor,
me.
generally, yes, that's what I do, but being an EIC of anything, like responsibility like that to that degree, please.
To be honest, if I was an EIC, I'd just get somebody to do the math for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right?
Delegate. Boom.
Yeah.
Job done.
Apparently, he also played trumpet for a week, and it chapped my lips, and he quit. Best
Yeah,
decision of my life.
I'm telling you, like the trumpet is a headache.
It does seem like
it's not a good starter instrument. I feel like
No.
like you want to get a kid into music, you don't start them with a goddamn trumpet.
Uh-oh, the math is being delegated to you.
Could you?
Nick, you've just doomed Second Wind.
Right? Like,
Oh no.
you want me to accidentally embezzle all these funds?
accidentally embezzle.
I would plead ignorance in the court case.
In my defense, I don't know math.
I want to put on the record this video of me telling you how bad I am.
You're like, if I embezzle money, the person at fault is whoever gave me the money, not me. You get them. They're the ones who need to go to jail.
Eric
Oh,
with
the
a
music
highlight
got
message.
real intense at some point.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
did. For this boss
Is this
fight.
like a boss fight? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you're in a boss
No,
fight.
no, not at all. Just an average giant monster.
I mean, it kind of.
He does look like the other
has
giant
had
monster.
this sense of urgency, but they are bigger now. Yes.
Eric with a highlighted message says, for season 4, go to Nick's house on an epic quest to find the golden nuts. I don't like that quest. I quit that quest. Putting that quest back in the box. Lampy with a highlighted message. The bow is made of horsehair, Casey, not the strings. I said the bow, didn't I?
I don't remember.
That's what I was
to be
talking about.
honest.
Oh.
If I didn't say the bow, that's what I meant. Yeah, the bow was
Poltergeist.
the violin.
House on Hill
Yeah.
haunting. It's all the same.
And Nick with a highlighted message. Casey, I haven't been able to feel my left hand for 18 years. I still play guitar, no excuses. That's a cheat code.
Yeah, it just
You have
seems
the
like.
Yeah, that might
advantage of
actually-
not feeling how uncomfortable that is.
Oh shoot, those guys are
So
running.
jealous.
Oh, chug it, freshman. Oh my gosh. Chug it, chug it. Ow. Okay, I gotta switch to the shield. These guys are all up in my big
So
griddle.
many dudes in there.
Yeah. Shield's actually coming in handy right now. Oh boy. Oh no! Chug it! Chug it! No! I died.
Annie Nugent says a short scale bass guitar is actually better for small hands. So you start slapping that bass, y'all.
Although I feel like the short ones, they do sound different because of the size difference. But maybe with just
do.
electric
I
instead
mean,
of acoustic.
that's probably the point.
Yeah. I bought a mandolin a couple of years ago with the intent to learn how to play it.
Mm.
Did I ever pick it up and attempt to play it? No. I think it's in my closet somewhere.
Those are harder than they seem. While the like frets are so much closer, that's easier. They're so
Yeah.
close together. It's like I just want to touch this one string, and it's like, nah, you're gonna hit the whole front of the instrument. Like
Yeah.
it's so tiny.
You need like a Goldilocks string instrument.
I think I just need to play drums. Is the
Yeah. Just stick with drums.
Lampy with 100 bits. Was it even a violin, Casey, or was it actually a viola? Aren't those the same thing? Are they two different things?
No.
a viola is
They are
definitely
two
different.
things.
I don't.
bigger.
A viola and
Yeah.
a
It's not
violin
big,
are
but it's
fully
bigger.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say,
And the biggest one is a cello.
yeah,
Right?
that's a cello.
That is a
Cello-
big one.
Cello is the
Someone's
biggest
probably
violin.
gonna tell us there's a bigger
There's
one.
an even bigger one. God damn, because the cello is big as shit.
Yeah.
That's
What
bigger
about
than,
like an
people.
upright bass? Like those are fucking huge.
Yeah. Is a cello or an upright bass bigger?
Folks are saying double bass.
It's a double bass.
Lampy says double bass is bigger. I gotta look this up.
Kind of
Because
bass.
the cello is pretty big. How
Yeah,
much
they're
bigger is
huge.
a double bass / upright bass?
Big. Like real big. Bigger than a cello.
Hold on, this might just be a small person I'm looking at next to this.
No, they're fucking huge.
Yeah, they are massive.
God damn, this is how big a cello is in my head. How much smaller is a cello then? Oh yeah, yeah. Cello's kind of medium in regards to that.
You know, even
Yeah, okay,
bigger
yeah.
instrument than that?
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Nick
An
Judy says
organ.
largemouth bass is bigger. That's a joke. That's a
That's
dad
funny.
joke. You got me.
That's a good dad joke. But an actual larger instrument, an organ, like at a church, takes up a whole wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot, there's an axe there.
So
Alright.
yeah, every time I've said cello, my brain was thinking of a double bass.
What's a double bass? Is that the same as an upright bass, or?
That I don't know. upright bass.
Like the thing that rockabilly bass players play?
I typed in upright bass into Google, and I am pulling results that also say double bass.
Okay,
So maybe these are the same thing.
okay.
I think they might be the same thing. I hope they are. I hope I'm not just talking shit.
Yeah, Nick the OG is confirming. Yeah, upright bass equals double bass.
Wait, do these have different spells? Or is that just my constant spell? Am I out of mana? Why can I not cast this anymore? Oh, yeah, it's on cooldown.
Oh.
Yeah, I have this staff and this staff, and I'm curious if they're going to do something different. But I can't check yet. Oh, shoot. This guy also has the weird roundhouse kick. Very stiff roundhouse kick.
Lazarus Orange with a highlighted message says, look up an octobase for fun. All right.
An octobase?
As long as you're looking up big-ass violins.
Okay, so it's the same.
Oh, shit.
All string instruments are just violins of various sizes to you.
Is that not what they are? That's literally what they are.
I mean,
Upright violin?
Okay, an octobase is not for people.
Who's it for?
Like people are using them, but like this is from a bygone era.
That's what the Giants used.
This is a big ass instrument. It's like the pictures I'm looking at. It's like this thing is taking up the room.
The room.
Like it's so. This is so weird looking because these things are the same proportions as a violin, except the size is just blown up. So that's why it's like it doesn't look like it has a super long neck and then like a body that's reasonable. It's like no, make the whole thing just X amount bigger, like a big Ray hit it.
A big
Like it looks like
Ray?
a prop. Like this is just what a violin looks like.
Freaking
but
Power
big as
Ranger
shit.
villain was like,
Right.
Magna Beam!
Rita Repulsa just threw the staff down.
That's funny. I think it's 9 o'clock.
It is, yeah.
All right, cool. This game's awesome. I want to play this more. This is absolutely a hidden gem. It's in early access, so it's not done. I'm curious how it goes, but so like this has been a very fun 2 hours. I'm curious about the story. I've read these little intros. I haven't read anything from the lady or anything. So I am curious. I want to know how levels change and how combat changes if I get more spells and whatnot. Because right now it's pretty bare bones with like an attack, a block, a dodge. But even in doing this, I've realized I need to utilize all this stuff. If I just spam attack, I'm getting hit too hard. And I have to pay more attention. And like, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, there's actual skill involved in this, rather than the luck of the draw for your runs.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, this game, Mortal Sin, thumbs up.
Nice. It passes the I was gonna say smell test.
Quality. What's a gem test? Like, what do you?
There's probably some
there's-
sort of jeweler word
yeah.
for it.
Yeah,
right?
there has to be.
I'm surprised we haven't. Like, this is the old name. Why haven't we figured this out by now? But one last super chat here. Robert Abattoir says, 5,000 Nation says, as a professional musician, you guys are killing me. Thank you.
happy to be of service.
Mhm.
And Lampy with 100 bits. I wonder if Casey's been talking about Mortal Shell this whole stream by mistake.
That's funny. Also curious, as a professional musician, which size violin do you play professionally? Which size and shape violin?
And George Lucas with another 100 with a highlighted message says, Little Guardsman comes out tomorrow, I believe. Take a look. Oh, neat. Yeah, that game looks fun.
Wow, what's Little Guardsman?
A little cartoony looking action platformer, I think.
Oh.
Unless I'm thinking of the Plucky Squire.
You might be thinking of the Plucky Squire.
I might be thinking of Plucky Squire.
You thinking of Tears of the Kingdom?
I think Will might be taking a look at Little Guardsman. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I said it anyways.
Oh no, yeah, Will, you're right, because Nick just said exactly what you said. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh hey.
Well, then it's
I
not
beat you to
bargo
it, Nick.
busting. Or if it is, it's double bargo busting.
All right, sweet.
I mean, I didn't say what he thought of it. Just that he's
You know, that it's a game that
it
exists.
and he may or may not he played it.
Yep. Yeah, there's like a lot here that I am not sure how to access or what it means. Oh, these are combos? Attack, kick, attack. Or bash, kick, attack. Wait.
The stiffness of that kick kills me. But I suppose if you're wearing armor like that, there's really no other option.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, like my arms flash. It's a combo. This has combos? Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta stop. I gotta. This is as long as the stream goes. Thanks everybody for being here. Casey, say stuff about where you want people to find you and whatnot.
You guys can follow
whatever you're doing.
My socials at Sigma Gears 9. Like was mentioned sometime earlier, my fiance and I are doing weekly couples streams every Friday night to raise money for our pending wedding in 2025. They've been really fun. We have to dress in costumes so far. If you help us out, you might get to decide other weird shit we have to do at our actual wedding. So join us for that stuff. New episodes of The Sigma Show, my weekly podcast on my Twitch channel, just went up this past Sunday. So you can check that out. Listen to it on your favorite podcast listening service if you like. Just search for The Sigma Show and it should pop up. And expect more video things from me down the line. Like all the stream stuff I'll be doing throughout this week. So just, I'm done. I'm finished. I don't have anything else.
Casey will also be handling all the math at Second Wind going forward.
Right, at your own peril. You guys, you guys wanted this.
Yep. If you see a number, that was Casey. All right, your turn, Jess.
Oh, all right. Yes. You can find me at Pretty Grim Games. Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch. Continuing to work on bite-sized videos for Second Wind, and also I will be here on Mondays for a show that is called Hidden Gems and nothing else.
No matter what.
Yep. Don't let Jess catch you calling it something else.
Yeah, no. We're done with that now. We've had our fun. It's over.
It's all business from here on out.
I'm just not going to acknowledge you if you call it anything else.
There you have it. How about you, Jesse?
RexCon Jesse, because T-Rexes are my favorite dinosaur, apparently, according to Casey. On Twitch and Twitter and Blue Sky and YouTube. And if you go to YouTube, you can see the silly video I made of me knowing nothing about football doing commentary of football. And you could also check me out all stuff to do on Blue Sky. Not Blue Sky. Second Wind. I already said Blue Sky. Here at Second Wind. There should be some more review stuff coming up. I've been doing editing for a video that comes out tomorrow that I'm excited that you all get to see. And yeah, fun stuff coming up with there. And then check out Adventurous Nigh. New episode with Psychic Puppet Show came out on Saturday.
So good.
You should watch it. New episodes continuing to come out to finish season 3. And then we start season 4. So excited. I'm so freaking excited. It's very exciting.
Good stuff, y'all.
Yeah. So I'm doing a bunch of behind the scenes stuff right now. So it's like not like, oh yeah, check this out, me doing a thing. I hope to do more in front of scene stuff, but I'm having a good time. So I have to tab out of this game. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for all the super chats. Check out the Patreon if you want to support. Ko-fi, all that, all super chats, what you've been doing, all stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank
Thanks,
you
y'all.
too for coming.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is.